Hi everyone, welcome back to the Good Life Company. So, in our last video, we talked about a lot of changes that you can bring in your life, which are small in nature but can have a huge impact in your overall well being. Now, that might be overwhelming when you see all of those pointers collectively in one go. So, what I've decided is that I'm going to just slim it down to 3 points, and within those 3 points as well, we are trying to have a very small target for ourselves. So we're not going to have a very difficult target which can be difficult to achieve, but very small changes that we can make in our day-to-day lives and that can have a long-term benefit overall. So let's begin with nutrition. Now, nutrition as a topic overall is a huge topic, and you can have a lot of discussion and debate about it. It can be specific person to person. It's not something really easy to just slim it down for everyone and something that can work for all. But one thing that definitely should work for all is trying to reduce sugar in our day-to-day diet. And you would not even believe that how much impact just by reducing this one particular element in your diet can have. Long back when I was working out, when I was actively participating in a lot of sports, I always felt that I should have achieved almost at least 4-pack abs, if not 6-pack abs, but I never could. And somebody suggested that even though you're working out and you're burning a lot of fat, why don't you try reducing sugar or probably just cutting it out to zero for at least 1 week. And I actually saw that difference within just 7 days, how much impact it had overall in my fat loss when it's about sugar. Now, to give you some examples, you might be wondering ultimately how much impact will it overall have. So if you think about a sugar sachet that you actually receive in a cafe while you're buying a coffee or anything, that sugar sachet has 3 grams of sugar in it. And when you're buying a Tropicana juice can or a real juice can or any Coke, etc., any of those in a 330 ml drink or even a 200 ml drink have sugar content of almost 20 to 25 grams, which means that you're almost popping 7 to 8 sachets of that sugar, and that's really crazy. Now, sleep is a topic that's easier said than done, and it's never too easy to actually break the cycle that you're in. The most common timing that I know of all my friends and family, that they sleep at around 12:30 and they wake up about 7:30 a.m. in the morning. And even though they are wanting to get up earlier in the morning, but they're not able to break that cycle, which means that every evening they are still not sleepy, so they're not going to bed. They're not sleepy by 10. They're not able to go to bed and they really feel active and they want to do something or the other. And by the morning, even if they set an alarm, they're not wanting to get up because their sleep is not complete yet. Their rest isn't done and they can't get up at 5 a.m. or 6 a.m. So it's very important that you actually break the cycle. Now, this might be difficult in the first go, but even if you're able to do it for 1 or 2 days in the beginning, it will really help. Now, there are 2 ways to break the cycle. Number one option is that you actually try to push yourself to sleep early, that you stop caffeine after 3 p.m. and that particular day you have your early dinner and you try to sleep by 10 p.m. Now, this might be extremely difficult for people who sleep at around 12 or 12:30. You won't even be sleepy, but you have to push yourself and sleep early, because automatically your sleep cycle of about 6 to 8 hours will get completed by 5 a.m. or let's say 6 a.m. and that's the time when you will automatically wake up. And once you wake up, you'd also feel much fresh because you have completed your sleep cycle. Now, that's one way to go about it. Second option could be that you actually push yourself to wake up at 6 a.m. or 5 a.m. as per your decided time, even though you might not have not completed your sleep cycle in the night. If you've slept at around 12 or later, you might have not completed your sleep cycle, but what will change is that on that very next day, you would already get super tired by 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. itself. And then that's how you'll actually push yourself to sleep that particular night, and automatically you are now part of the new cycle. So it's important that you decide whichever works better for you. I would say that pushing yourself to sleep earlier is a better way to go about it, because that particular day is not sacrificed and you're not sleepy the entire day. Now, hydration not just has benefits for fitness and wellness, it also has a lot of support to the overall body, because a majority of our body composition is water. But this should not become a big pressure for you. This should not become a specific task for you the entire day. Try to understand the demand of the body, and when is that your body is actually wanting more and more water. Now, automatically, one thing that also changes is that if you are waking up early, you're trying to work out, you're trying to push yourself, you get moving, automatically you feel more thirsty, and that's how you drink more water. So overall, if everything comes together in a nice way, everything actually supports each other, and everything eventually leads to a result that you're demanding. Now, these are very, very simple things, but these have a very long-term impact, and that is something that I also try to do in my day-to-day workout. So this is something that you should definitely give it a shot. So thanks for tuning into the Good Life Company. We'll see you soon with our next video.